When I was little, I went to a protest rally in Sydney. The protesters wanted to help protect the planet and their children's future, and it was great to see them advocating for a better world for us. If parents knew about the effects of repeatedly getting COVID, I believe they would be protesting in the streets about this too, or writing to politicians and the media and demanding clean air for their kids. Sadly, our government hasn't been following the science. COVID is airborne, and yet many of the health messages still ask people to wash their hands for a virus that they are breathing in through their nose and mouth. The virus that causes COVID spreads from person to person through the air and can float around for hours in poorly ventilated spaces. Did you know schools are one of the main sources of COVID transmission? When you breathe out, you exhale carbon dioxide, or CO2 for short. Breathing in air that has a high CO2 level means you are breathing air that has been in someone else's lungs. Unfortunately, many vulnerable children with health conditions are now excluded from school due to the lack of safe, clean air. I have friends that can no longer attend in person, which is extremely unfair to make schools inaccessible. Improving indoor air also improves learning in schools. Students can concentrate better, get higher test results, and it also reduces student and staff sick days. Studies show COVID is causing serious problems and diseases in many parts of the body, even in the brain. It can happen to you even if you're fit and healthy. Current research shows that a person's risk of long COVID and ongoing health problems increases with each reinfection. In Australia, we expect our drinking water to be filtered and disinfected so that it's clean and safe. Why don't we also expect clean, disinfected air for indoor areas? Opening the windows and doors greatly improves the ventilation in the classroom, but this is tricky on really hot, cold, or smoky days. Mechanical ventilation solves this problem by bringing filtered fresh air through the ceiling ducts. HEPA filters and air purifiers help improve air quality too. A really clever way to stop the spread of airborne germs is upper room germicidal UV. This technology uses special ultraviolet light to disinfect the air and has been safely used for many decades. In class this term, we have been learning about second and third order thinking and about the long-term consequences of making a decision. I believe the Australian government is currently focused on short-term thinking. If they spent more money on solutions now, it would cost much less than having lots of people too sick to work, plus paying to look after all their future health and disability needs. But the biggest costly thing to stop COVID transmission will likely be the long-term damage to many children's health and well-being. We need urgent action on COVID, just like we do on climate change. I urge you to make some noise and write to your local members. Also, share this information with family and friends. Whilst waiting for the government to put health and safety measures in place, I suggest you open up as many windows and doors as possible. Consider masking in crowded spaces, and when planning social events, meet up outdoors.